Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and in this video we will be talking about our 8-time Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt, whose retirement fund has gone missing from the SSL investment firm. Now, before we get into this video, let me make a few things clear, because I've seen a few people celebrating this man losing his money, and I want you all to know that Usain is nobody's fool. It did not put all his eggs in one basket. Usain, as a matter of fact, has invested his money in quite a few places. So irrespective of the fact that 12 million US dollars has gone missing from his account from the investment firm, he is still a multi-millionaire, and he also has many sponsorship and deals consistently, and is also a recording dancehall artist in Jamaica. So may your prayers fall on empty ground to the people who are, praying and celebrating that this man has lost his money. Additionally, rest assured that he's gonna get back his money, because Usain Bolt has lawyered up, and his lawyer has given SSL, the investment firm where the money is missing, 10 days for the money to be returned to his account. If not, they're gonna sue for serious act of fraud, larceny, and scam, right? So currently he only has $12,000 remaining in his account. Now, based on reports, it is said that there's a total of 2 billion Jamaican dollars that is missing from this company. The larger portion of it belongs to Usain Bolt. Now, it is said that there's one person that works for the company who has basically confessed to taking money from, their client's account. I'm going to go ahead and play that clip for you guys, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
A statement by Jean and Panton, which has been making the rounds on social media, has been authenticated. Now, TVJ News on Wednesday made contact with the Justice of the Peace, whose signature is affixed to the document, who confirmed that he indeed signed the document. In the statement, Jean and Panton details the reasons for stealing the funds from unsuspecting clients. The statement, which was made to the management of Stocks and Securities Limited, is dated January 7, 2023, days before the multi-million-dollar fraud was made public at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. However, the name of sprint legend Usain Bolt is not on the list of the persons which Panton named in her signed statement. The document details the intricate scheme of how she withdrew millions of dollars from the accounts of over 30 people at the Stocks and Securities Limited. But why did she take the money? In her statement, she said, quote, her father was diagnosed with cancer around 2010, and she was primarily responsible for her parents' care and finances, end quote. Ms. Panton said her father had to go overseas for treatment, and that's when she thought of borrowing money from the accounts of her clients. She said, quote, I don't know how I would pay it back, but that was a solution at the time, end quote. 3 years later, she noted, her father passed away, and again she went to her clients' accounts to fund the funeral expenses. She also noted that her brother tried to kill her mother, and he was committed to a home, which further lent to her digging into her client's funds again, as she had to cover those expenses as well. Ms. Panton said the ravages of a COVID-19 pandemic and a reduced salary from her company, Stocks and Securities, led to her repeatedly withdrawing clients' funds to cover her various expenses. But how did she do it? The statement said she would use various mechanisms, such as editing a customer's email in an email thread, which would provide consent for the sale of clients' shares and make disbursements to the respective bearers. She says, as the wealth advisor, she would then make a request to the asset management team for the approval of the sale. Once the shares are sold, checks would be requested and given to forbearers who she trusted to change at the bank. The bearers would then take the money to her. Additionally, when clients requested funds, she would put more than what was requested. When those funds were delivered to her, The client would receive the amount they requested, and she would keep the remaining portion. In another case, she said an email request would be made which did not originate from the client, and the entire sum would be kept by her. She says to keep her scheme going, when clients would request the funds or a portion, she would borrow the funds from another account to make the requisite payments. According to the statement, Ms. Panton says she estimates that US $867,614.60 and 18,186,000 Jamaican dollars was fleeced from the accounts of her clients. Now, when we contacted the Justice of the Peace, whose signature is affixed to the statement, he confirmed that he signed the document but did not read the contents. And we now join Andrea Chisholm, who is live at the Financial Services Commission press briefing as we reported earlier. Andrea?
Well, thank you very much, Shane. First of all, this press conference ended a few minutes ago. The Financial Services Commission, FSC, remained tight-lipped about specific issues linked to the multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. Executive Director of the FSC, Everton McFarlane, did describe the act as despicable, and he indicated that the FSC became aware of the fraud incident at SSL on Tuesday, October 10. It was SSL that informed the FSC by way of a letter. Now, as reported in primetime news on today is Wednesday, reported in primetime news on Tuesday, we told you that correspondence from the FSC that was released to the media, not from the FSC, information obtained by the media, indicated that the FSC said that the SSL had a culture of non-compliance and mismanagement of client funds. Now, journalists asked several questions in relation to the oversight responsibility of the FSC, talking about the trend analysis based on reports coming out of SSL. But the FSC has indicated that based on the investigations, they are unable to give any details and specifics about that. They did indicate, however, that to the best of their knowledge, the fraud in Jamaica, this has never happened on such a large scale. But the FSC is committed to ensuring that they continue to monitor and oversight and have responsibility for the rest of the financial institutions. But I must tell you that a number of the questions posed by journalists today were not answered because the FSC maintains that based on the investigation, they cannot share all the data at this time.
Now, guys, this individual is saying that she did not take any money from Usain's account, but who took the money. Also, there have been several reports of irregularities at this company. So at this time, this company has gained major international scrutiny, and as such, they will not get away. Not just that, the perpetrator identity is being held private because they know that the citizens of Jamaica were not playing, and there's so many people who have been sending threats to this firm on social media. And let me tell you something. To the Jamaican people, to us, Usain Bolt is our hero. He's our pride and legend. He's that man that made us feel proud. He's that man that put Jamaica in places that many people did not know Jamaica exists. He gave us stardom, and as such, we the people of Jamaica, we will not let this go unnoticed. And as a matter of fact, if the 10 days has passed and Usain does not get his money, it may be an island-wide outrage that may result in burning of buildings, people losing their lives, because that's how serious the people are when it comes to this man. It's not something that I'm praying for. It is something that I know for a fact that will happen. It is something that has happened before, and they may very well burn the building of the SSL. So at this point, the SSL, they're very worried. They're very concerned because they know that the people will do what is needed for Usain to get back his money. The people are steadfast on protecting their legend. The people are steadfast on fighting for him. And guys, the figures that we're talking about, they're not Jamaican dollars. They are US dollars. So as such, we know that that's a damn lot of money, and the company must know where his money is, and as such, the people are not arresting until he gets back his money. So, to the people who I see, they have been celebrating on Instagram, and there have been some people who have been making TikTok videos accusing his child mother of taking the money when she's not even remotely associated with the missing funds. I'm going to tell you people to count your days, because your days are numbered. And whatever prayer that you pray for this man, I pray that it returns to your doorstep. Whatever ill wish that you have for him, I pray that it returns to your doorstep. And I know that SSL, they're going to give him back his money, because this company, they are being reported on a international scope. And not just that, the government is currently involved, and the government has asked for an audit into this company and for them to turn up all documents. They want to see all transactions. So basically, I believe that the government is going to get a forensic accountant to audit this company for any irregularities or any act or any other acts of fraud. But at this time, I think that it's the last of SSL as we once know it. No one will ever trust this company again to do business with them. But guys, guess what? I'm going to come back and provide you guys with an update once an update is available. But for now, I can tell you that us, Jamaican people, we're riding hard for our Euro and SSL. Your time is running out, because if you do not give this man his money back in 10 days, you're going to be the reason for a nationwide chaos, if not international chaos. So guys, that's really all I want to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and remember, if you haven't subscribed as yet, be sure to go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay sweet, stay blessed. See you all next time. Bye guys.